Hi, Angie. It's Tracy from the agency. I have good news. A job's come up. And it's a big one, just like you wanted. It's a long drive, southwest. Right in the middle of bloody nowhere. But it's just one elderly gentleman living on a farm. Early dementia symptoms, so it's all pretty standard. You'll need to do some light cooking, but nothing too crazy. You know the drill. His regular carer's off sick, and they need someone to keep an eye on the poor chap until she gets back. I'd go myself. It sounds like a lovely holiday in the country, but, you know, kids, and I'm stuck in the office, as always. But you'll love it there. I'm sure you will. Angie?
I can't. Something's come up. I'm sorry.
These last 2 months have been the best months of my life. Will you marry me?
A nurse falling in love with a patient? God, no.
Marrying a dying man. I never understood why she did it.
Japan? Are you kidding me? Of course I want to go. It's only like the best place on earth.
I'm afraid the patient is not responding to the treatment.
We should start planning palliative care.
April. That's perfect. We're gonna see the cherry blossoms.
James really shouldn't be traveling in his current condition. I'm sorry, but I can't allow it.
It's all right. We'll go once I'm done with this fucking keeper.
Angie, I'm sorry. James was a great guy.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
That's a nasty cut, Angie. Should go have that looked at.
Are you okay? You look a bit pale.
Everyone felt sorry for her, but no one really said anything.
I have bad news, Mrs. Weber. Worst, I'm afraid. It's lung cancer. Late stages.
But didn't her husband die of cancer last year? Both of them? What are the odds?
Maybe if we found it sooner. But at this point, it's so far gone, there's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Mrs. Weber. We cannot cure your cancer. You have about 6 months to live.
Fuck. Tracy, I've changed my mind. I'll take that job.
That's great. I'll be honest. I thought people would fight each other over those few weeks in Devon, but guess what? Nobody wants to go. The clean country air, the double pay. I mean, what's not to like? But it's all right. I've got my best nurse on the job now. It's all good. I know things have been hard for you. I'm glad you've changed your mind. It will be good for you to go out there and,
Tracy, this is probably my last job. I just need to save up some money and then I want to travel for a bit. Go to Japan. See the cherry blossoms.
Well, okay. You've not had a holiday abroad for years. By all means, go. But you'll be back, right?
I'll let you know when I get back home. Bye.
You must be Angie then. Come in, come in. Oh, you're a lifesaver. Dad's regular carer was in a car accident recently. Nothing life-threatening. But she's had some pins and screws put in her knee and it'll be months before she can get back to work. Now, I would have loved to take Dad with me to the city. I could have him close to where I work. I'd look after him myself. But he won't have it, the stubborn old fool that he is. Still, he's lived in this house his whole life. He was born just there in the other room. He might as well spend what time he has left here on the farm where he's happy, right?
Yes. It's a beautiful place indeed.
It is. I can appreciate it more now. But to be honest, for a young girl growing up here wasn't exactly exciting. Not everyone was born to be a farmer, right? You should meet Dad. Come with me. He's in the lounge. After you. Meet Angie, Dad. She's gonna look after you until Joyce gets back.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Oh, sorry, that's from the office. I should take it. Hello? Hi, Sam. No, I shan't be long. I'm just showing the house to that new nurse. I'll be back before 5, 5:30 tops. Ugh, I know. He always does that. Yeah. See you soon. Ta-ta. Oh, I'm really strapped for time today, I'm afraid. I'll just explain everything quickly and leave you to it. I'll need you to cook for George. He prefers the good old classics, nothing too complicated. The truth is, he'd just eat sandwiches every day if he could. But don't let him do that. I'll leave you a list of his favourite meals. Anything that's there, just help yourself. Here's Dad's bedroom. He might occasionally need help with this or that, but on most days he still manages to dress on his own. And here's the bathroom he uses. Again, just watch him to make sure he doesn't slip on the tiles and break his hip or something. Dad likes to be called George. You can take him for a walk sometimes if the weather's okay, but he prefers to spend most of the day here watching TV. That means you'll have plenty of time left for yourself. There's lots of old books in the house if you ever get bored, and an old computer in the office. But I'm not sure if it works. And finally, my old bedroom. That's your space now, so make yourself at home. Just don't let the cats in. They get too cozy indoors and they never want to leave.
Hello?
I've left a little guidebook on the kitchen table for you. Make sure to check it every now and then, you know, when you get stumped. And please, keep a close eye on George. I know he seems fine most of the time, but he does have his moments.
Well, if you're going, then get. Because I don't want your kind hanging around here, or my woman.
Anything good on the telly?
Oh, yeah. It's one of those American films.
Ah, right.
Feelings are hurt. So am I. I wanted the rest of that coffee. Thanks. Believe me, Norm. I've seen Indian signs
You hungry?
for the last 3 days.
Well, I don't know. Oh, I suppose I could always do with a nice sandwich if you have one.
Looks like a storm
Fancy a
coming
cup
up.
of tea?
I better get
I just had one, thank you.
When will I see you again?
Wanna go for a walk?
Oh, that's a bit windy, innit?
I suppose.
I think I'll give it a miss, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
That was my freak. You're strong. My heart broke my hand.
We'll make it. Together. Together we'll make it.
Time for bed. Night night, my dear.
Good night, George. Oh. Hello again, little one. I'm very curious about that key on your neck. What's it for? Would you mind if I borrowed it? Ah! Kitty? Don't leave me alone down here. Do we really want to play hide and seek? Come on, Kitty. Where are you? There you are. Are you trying to tell me something, Kitty? Maybe you're hungry. Should I get you some food? Where are you off to now? Rest in peace, little guys. Two lovers sleeping forever in a shared grave. I wish I was this lucky. I'll probably just have worms with me in the coffin, munching on my carcass. And spiders. Horrible fucking spiders. God damn it. I'm really not ready for any of this. This shouldn't be happening. I don't want to die. I'm telling you this because you're a cat. And cats know about these things. Thank you, darling. I'm only afraid of dying because I haven't lived yet. I'm only afraid of dying. I'm only... Is this the end? I give myself to you. Hello?
Yes, hello. I know you're in a hurry, but please, I'm almost done here. I'll be with you as soon as I finish this last portion. You a smoker? Fancy a smoke while you wait? Go ahead, that ashtray's there for a reason.
You want me to smoke in a restaurant?
I really wouldn't go as far as calling it a restaurant, darling.
Actually, you know what? A cigarette sounds great. I will have one, if that's alright.
Job's done. Now, how may I help you?
Is there someone in your basement?
Yes, well spotted. It's Ruby, my girlfriend. She's always there.
She's, making some strange noises.
She just gets a bit agitated when she's hungry, that's all. But now that she's fed, it should stop soon. Well, for a couple of hours anyway.
She has quite an appetite for a girl.
I know. We're already on a third roll of meat today. Where does it all go?
So she just sits down there eating kebabs all day.
Yes, she does enjoy my doner kebab quite a bit. All my girls do. We have a strict feeding routine here that brings real results. That's what they sign up for, and that's what they get. No fooling around with bread or salad. Just a good old meat.
Well, as long as she's okay down there.
She's more than okay. That basement is probably the safest place on Burnhouse Lane, if you ask me. Especially since the Destiny incident. Oh, Destiny. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Burnhouse Lane. How did I end up here?
Judging by the smell, you crawled out of the sewer. No offense.
But I was in a house in the countryside. No cities around for miles. Just hills and fields. And then...
Listen, I don't want to be rude, but that's just none of my business. Occasionally people like you stop by this place. They always ask questions, try to understand. They say, where are we? Where's everyone else? Why me? But I don't have any answers, and I'm not even interested in finding them. I'm just a kebab guy from Burnhouse Lane, and for $5.99, I'll make you a nice doner kebab. Do you want one?
I'll eat when I get home. What's your name?
Darling, I'm just an ordinary kebab guy. You really want the bother of remembering my name?
Yes.
Well, you can call me Omar, but I bet you won't even remember that tomorrow. Shit, you won't even remember that in 20 minutes.
And what if I do?
Then you get one large doner kebab on the house. But really, I just don't care.
You mentioned someone called Destiny. Who's that?
Destiny. She was the love of my life. Lived down in the basement, same as Ruby now. But Destiny... Oh, Destiny made my heart beat like a drum. You know, boom, tada-boom, tada-boom. So special. So beautiful. So big. She was able to eat twice the meat other girls could. But then one day...
Let me guess. She ate too much and exploded.
No. She got so big and strong that one day she just smashed the hatch, climbed the fuck out, and went for me like a raging bull. I believe her intention was to consume me, like a delicious morsel. So anyway, she surely would have torn me to pieces if I hadn't crawled in the freezer to hide from her. Then she left, and I've not seen her again.
It's kind of your own fault. It's all these kebabs. I'm not surprised she'd lost her mind.
You don't understand. She loved it. She begged me to feed her. But by the end, I wasn't able to satisfy her cravings for meat anymore. It was never enough, and she was always hungry.
What do you think will happen to her now?
She roams the park nearby. I hear screaming sometimes, late at night. That's her, feeding on some unlucky passers-by. My poor darling Destiny. There's not much of humanity left in her, if any at all.
So there are other people, like me, who found this place?
I see them sometimes, not very often. It's funny, but you all smell the same. No offense.
What do you mean? Smell of what?
Sickness.
Well, I'm not staying here. How do I get back?
You sure you want to go? I could put you up with Ruby. She won't mind.
That's very kind of you, but there's someone at home who I'm supposed to be watching right now, and he might get in trouble if I'm not back before dawn.
I see. Well, I won't stop you then. But hey, I just remembered something that might help you. Last week, I heard cats making noise over at the old clock museum.
And?
Cats know things we don't. They're the only ones who can slip in and out of Burnhouse Lane whenever they want.
Okay, I'll try the clock museum. How do I get there?
That's the problem, you see. You just can't get there anymore.
Why not?
Remember when I told you about Destiny? How she roams the park? Well, that's where the clock museum is. Right there on her feeding grounds.
What if I decided to go to the park? I went past it earlier. I'm pretty sure the gate was locked.
That gate's always locked, but there's a way in through the public toilets. They're right next to the park. You can take the toilet's key. There. Just bring it back later. I'll need it for the customers, and if you see Destiny, just run. She's strong, she's aggressive, but she's also clumsy. You can dodge her if you're swift enough, but if she grabs you...
I won't let her grab me.
Good. I'd be sad to see your pretty face turned into Lahmacun.
I guess it's time to meet my destiny.